Fermanagh's Caroline Little consoled Waterford at the end of their TG4 All-Ireland Intermediate quarter-final, even though she had had a traumatic afternoon herself. Caroline's game looked to be over after an accidental collision in the first half.
Caroline, you had some day today. Explain to me what happened to you.
I don't know, I just seen a call for the ball of Michelle and the next thing you know I was on the ground. I seen the ball and no players and that was it. Just went for it and next thing you know I felt the impact.
I don't know if you realise, but after you went off, they actually played very well for 5 minutes and scored a great goal and then scored another great goal in the second half.
Oh yeah. I heard them, everyone cheered in who got the goal. I was asking who got it. I think Sean got it then in the end, so I'm glad they kept going. So
I think, you know, we lost Caroline Little there in the first 10-15 minutes. Big blow for us as a team. But all due respect, Shauna Hamilton came on and played her part extremely well. Look at Caroline came back on last 10 minutes. It lifted the girls. She pulled it out of the bag. She got her score. This is a great bunch of girls I'm working with. Haven't looked back and they're fantastic.
Marita, talk to me about Caroline. What did that take for her to come back in there today?
Oh, I'd say a lot of heart. Caroline has, like we just said in the change room at half time, Caroline has carried us through 10-15 years of county football, and for her to be taken out early on in the game, like, it's a massive blow. But even say last year and the year before, we probably would have let it get to us even more. But this team now, Fermanagh, have a lot of leaders, and despite Caroline being one, when she went off, everybody had to step up and we knew what we had to do. She's just a fantastic footballer. She's unbelievable on the pitch. She's a great girl in training, and you know, I hope to God that she's all right, and you know, I'm sure she'll be back training Wednesday night. Nothing will stop that girl.
Caroline's been there, you know, a long time now as well, with her sister Sharon and her sister-in-law Tara. Fermanagh football is the Littles. You know, Caroline's been there knocking on the door. Semi-finals for numerous years now. Ulster finals. It's great to see the win there today for them, and they well deserved it.
And at half time, did you have to tell her to calm down? You know, you're hurt, take your time.
Well, she was all saying she was coming on, and the tears were tripping her at the same time. So we just sort of said, look, Bambi, you know, relax, see how we go, and you know, if we're really struggling 10 minutes before the end or 5 minutes before the end, we'll call in the troops then. To be honest, I knew she'd come back on. There's no way that girl could have stood in the sideline for 30 minutes, but she was absolutely itching to come back on. But I think she knew herself that she only really had maybe 10-15 minutes in her.
And you were kind of struggling when she came back on. How much of an inspiration was it to see her coming back on?
Oh, it was unbelievable, just the way she lifts the team. She's just such a team player, and I just noticed myself, I was sort of looking around going, where is she, and as soon as I seen her in around the forward line, I thought, right, let's start getting the ball down there, because that girl can do some work. Whenever, like, it lifts the team. As I said, I mean, she is a fantastic team player, and it was an inspiration, her coming back on, especially whenever she was as patched up as she was.
There were great scenes at the final whistle. It means an awful lot to Fermanagh.
Yeah, after last year a lot of people said they were going to call it a day, but we got everyone back on board, by most people, and we said we'd give it one more shot, so it really is nearly our last chance this time, so hopefully we can go the whole way now.
Well, you've certainly been around a few years in the Fermanagh shirt, and you want to go out, not like injured, you want to go out in a blaze of glory.
Yeah, that's for sure. Hopefully now, whoever we get in the next time, I'm sure will be as tough, if not tougher, than Waterford, but hopefully now we can take it one step further and at least get to the final now this year. But we'll not take anything for glory and just work at it now for the next week or two and see who we get.
Well, looking at you, there's nobody tougher than you today.
No, I don't know about that. The girls are pretty tough to keep going to the end, so we'll take it as a team.